Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's reading. Today's topic is your lasting impression on people. What sort of impression you leave on people? And I'm going to show you the three cards for the three piles. Pile number one is the mountain. The number is 33. For pile number two, we have 27, the unseen with this eye. And pile number three, what number is this? Is it 69? I'm not sure. Someone let me know. It's the fault line. Maybe some of you are born near a desert here born near a mountain. Maybe those can be signs for you. But yeah, pick based on the card that is calling out to you, the imagery that's calling out to you. Use your intuition, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile number one. Welcome to your reading. You got the mountain card. You also got the destroyer. So when I look at these two cards, the kind of impression that you leave on people, your lasting impression, is something of either a star, like an overachiever, or someone at the top, because we see this figure at the top of the mountain. You can notice right here, person standing on inside of the mountain, so to speak. It just reminds me of that quote, it's lonely at the top. So the number one, people see you as a star, a successful person. Maybe you're very hardworking. You could be quite successful. You have that overachiever sort of a vibe to you. Mountain can also indicate competition. So a lot of people could see you as competition. They could see you as a person who they need to compete with, take inspiration from, maybe copy as well. And they don't necessarily see you as a friend, right? With the destroyer also, it gives me the energy of the villain. So you could be a villain in a lot of people's stories, or just people could paint you in a negative light, or maybe you just seem far off, you seem detached, someone people cannot get close to. And this is not every single person in your life. Obviously your loved ones, your close people would view you differently. This is people who've known you at one point of time, people that have been left behind, something along those lines. That's the impression you've left on them. The destroyer also gives me the energy of a person who would have strong boundaries, person who's not afraid of speaking up, of walking away. That's your energy. You're a strong personality, you're intimidating. People compete with you. This could be speaking about a particular relationship also, maybe a person you've known in the past relationship wise, or this could also be a business partner. So when it, maybe you're a business person, by the way, pile number one, or you do some sort of an independent work, but people view you as someone ruthless. You're very particular about your work. Even though your delivery could be quite nice, you could be diplomatic, but people know they do not want to rub you off in the wrong way. If you said you want something done, you want it done. So you're very on the money when it comes to your career, finances, these sort of matters. And also in your relationship, if someone does not meet your let's say criteria, or meet your needs, doesn't treat you right, you would walk away, but you would do it with a sense of grace. We also have the world card, number 29. World card also signifies success, abundance, a well traveled, well versed, well educated sort of a person. So your energy is quite intimidating, where people feel like, oh my god, this person is out of my league, or this person has achieved so much, I cannot relate with them, something along those lines. World can also signify distance, where people find it hard to connect with you. Even though you could be someone who is quite diplomatic, you have the social skills, you can find the common ground to talk to people, But at the same time, because you seem like a person who's just so, you're so good. You're like a A1 student, or A plus, I think it's called. I'm not sure. But there's just this energy of being very serious about everything, achieving a lot at an early age, or having big ambitions, having big dreams, big goals, very purposeful conversations, or everything about you screams seriousness in a way, where other people could feel like, oh, I'm so relaxed, I'm so laid back, I haven't achieved as much, I am not so sorted in my life. Even if you speak about love or marriage, you could be someone who has a particular type, and when you speak, oh, this is what I'm looking for, XYZ, you seem like a very purposeful, not purposeful, but there's purpose behind whatever you speak. You seem very conscious, very put together, very sorted, very sure of yourself, right? So a lot of people could just feel like, oh my god, I cannot relate. So a lot of people just are not able to relate to you. So they could see you as a, I don't know, I want to use the word frightening, or I don't know, I think you're triggering to them. Something about you triggers people. You show them the mirror and they feel like, I'm left behind, I'm not doing as much. People could feel like, oh my god, I'm a loser compared to pile number one. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up with you. Let me pull more cards. You're a very goal oriented sort of a person. And the word actually I was thinking about was intense. You're intense, your energy is intense, your goals are intense, your passion is intense. You got this card, badger, perseverance, dig in and see it through to completion. Even with this animal, I can pick up earth element with you. You could be someone with strong Saturn in your chart. I'm seeing the color blue with you. Mountain itself is Ketu. Some of you could have Saturn Ketu conjunction. You could obviously have Libra placements, exalted Saturn, because Saturn gets exalted in Libra. You have a strong Libra vibe. And I'm also picking up a little bit of Capricorn, because Capricorn is very much like this energy that I'm reading here for you. And here we got the earth. It just gives me very earth energy with Badger. So Capricorn. So what this card says is, you're a very hardworking person. You take on challenges, you enjoy challenges, you don't like when things come easily to you. But a lot of people in life, they're looking for the easy way out, they're looking for the shortcut. You are someone who doesn't never looks for the shortcut. You don't want the shortcut, you want the best outcome. So even if it takes longer, you would go that way. That's your energy. Very sincere, very goal oriented, and wanting to make a name for yourself, do something nice in your life, or like make a living for yourself. We have Sun and the ninth house. So you're a person who's very sure of their principles. You don't only want money, you want honor and recognition. And you are a person who has, there's certain people who are very open minded, they accept anything, they don't fight with anyone, they are diplomatic, they are non-confrontational. You're the sort of person where you have certain beliefs and you stick with them, you defend them, and you actively are conscious of the principles that you follow in your life. You're not the sort of person to say a positive thing or like follow a quote and then not apply it into your life. So you very much follow that principle of practice what you preach. That's the energy. You could also be quite spiritual, or you could have certain hobbies, habits, or beliefs or principles, maybe particular, you're very religious or something like that, spiritual person, where you would find it hard to come across people who are like minded. That's why you are the single one out. You're singled out all the time, and you find it hard to connect with people, maybe, or people seem a little shallow to you. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up, where you're not the most social person. You maybe don't enjoy going to clubs, parties, and stuff like that. Superficial things don't fulfill you. All right. And you're looking for that fulfillment. You only want to connect with people, whether that's friendship or love, with people who are similar to you. You have similar tastes, and you don't want to make friends for the sake of making friends. We have Four of Cups. So perhaps disappointment in love. You could also protect your feelings, not share your burden with other people. A lot of people could feel like you have an easy life, but you don't share your difficulties with them. We have Knight of Pentacles. Again, that perseverance sort of energy with this card. It also shows slow progress, hardworking person. Saturn energy again, slow. But it's very much like slow and steady wins the race. Very conscious, very, everything is very calculated. Everything is done with sincerity, hardworking person, slow to move, and also not looking to be frivolous or superficial in any way. You're a deep person. You're very mature. You're wise beyond your years. I'm getting a little bit of wise. What's that? What's it called? Old soul energy with you. Very wise person and service oriented also. I saw 11 on the timer. So, this is your energy. This is your lasting impression on a lot of people. Maybe misunderstood, maybe a villain in someone's story, but different person. People find it hard to connect with you or relate with you or your choices in life. All right, this was the reading. I hope this resonated. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you'd like to support the channel, you can leave a like, comment, subscribe, engage with the video. You can join the membership or book a reading with me. Everything will be listed down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You got the Unseen card. You also got the Sustainer. So, your lasting impression is positive. A lot of people see you as a person who's there for them. Sustainer here shows a person who's willing to compromise or willing to come together, person who's willing to put in effort, someone who is there for you. And you also seem like a person who's full of resources. You're seen a you are seen in a positive light. You could also be someone who's a little mysterious though. Maybe there's certain aspects of yourself that you hide or maybe you don't share. This can also signify that you have a little bit of this energy where you can see people for who they are. There are a lot of people who are not consciously there, especially let's say when you're having a conversation. There are certain people who are just waiting for you to finish so they can speak, and there are certain people who are active listeners. You are someone like that, where you put in the effort, you're very conscious, you're very present with people, and you see their let's say hidden sides of their personalities, or you are able to read between the lines. You can judge people's moods. You're very much in touch with people's emotions. Perhaps you have high emotional intelligence. You're a sweet, sensitive person. I'm picking up softness of nature, soft character, light feminine energy, perhaps for some of you. But you're someone where you make people feel quite good about themselves. At least maybe you listen. Even if you don't problem solve, you listen, you're there, you're supportive, and you put in the effort. Even if there's a fight, you would try to make it right, make peace, extend an olive branch, something like that. And you're able to see people for who they are. You are a good judge of character. You give good advice when it comes to these matters. You're able to tell people, hey, you're trusting this person way too much. Maybe you need to be a little cautious there. So you have that ability to see the unseen, and quite empathetic as well. We have 12th house energy, we have Cancer. So Cancer is connected with intuition. Cancer is also the sustainer energy, someone who's motherly, nurturing, soft, gentle, sweet, feminine, all of that. And also emotional. See, you're emotionally very present with people. I'm also noticing Moon at the bottom of the deck. So highly feminine, highly intuitive energy, very motherly, nurturing energy. We have 12th house. This is the house we connect with the subconscious, or we can say, let's read this. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. This is very spiritual energy. Imagination, intuition, things that are not unseen. Very much this unseen card in 12th house is aligning really well. Some of you, maybe you are Leo ascendant. That way, Cancer will fall into your 12th house, or you could be Cancer ascendant. You could have a lot of planets in the 12th house. Naturally, it gives you the ability to judge people really well. And there's a lot going inside of you. That's why people feel like, oh, what is pile number two thinking about? What are they hiding from me? They can be more upfront. Maybe you seem a little reserved. Usually, people with 12th house placements, they're more introverted. They have a rich inner world. They don't share everything with everyone. They're a little reserved, a little shy. They like to observe people. They like to listen. They like to judge people's character. They like to notice small little things and then come up with their own judgments and stuff like that. Kind of like, how Sherlock, um, when he would have certain, especially in the books I'm speaking about, when people would come to him with cases, he could just assume what the issue is about. He could read the person like a book because he would notice the small little details, how the person was walking, and he would notice the clothes, the shoes, the body language, all of that. That's very much like 12th house energy, where you can read people really well. Let's pull more cards for you. Pile number two. We have Angel of Balance. Some of you could have Ardra Nakshatra also, because I'm noticing the pyramids in the back. The pyramids are aligned with the star that is connected with Ardra Nakshatra. All right. I think it's called Beetlejuice. But anyway, here it's again giving me spiritual energy, angelic energy. There is like a angel like quality to you, and I didn't notice that before. We also have the wings here, the angel wings here. We have the wings here. This is kind of like that energy as well. 12th house, angelic sort of vibe. Spiritual energy is high. So you come across as almost like a friend to a lot of people, perhaps a guide, a confidant. You are emotionally quite sensitive. So it's very much like a bond that people remember you by, or how you made them feel. You made them feel more. You're like a warm hug in a person. And you're very special, you're very different. That's what I'm getting. You also got the card Fox. It says adaptability. Adapt to the changes that are happening. So this is the card you can see right here. The fox can indicate a wise person, almost like a teacher also. People learn from you. Foxes are quite intelligent animals. They're considered very clever, kind of like I was picking up on energy of Sherlock. He was also a loner in a way, 12th house energy. So, but yeah, coming back to the fox, clever animal. A lot of people see you as quite clever. And the kind of intelligence that you possess, it's not easy to replicate or find. That's what I'm getting. And you're very go with the flow kind of a person. You make people come out of their sadness. Cancer is also connected with flowing water. So you're the sort of person who cleanses other people. Water is connected with cleansing. You bring them hope, faith, and you just allow things to kind of flow. Coming out of like a hardship, heartbreak, you just allow people to even cry, because it's just making me think of that. Ardha is connected with tears also. So just to cry over things, a shoulder to cry on, then people feel better, they feel light, and things can flow better. So you bring movement in other people's life, especially when it comes to emotions. We have fifth house. There is passion romance here that I'm picking up as well. So a lot of your let's say exes or people you dated, they would remember you by how soft and gentle you were. There's a romantic side to you. I can pick that up. Sensitive, feminine energy. Fifth house is also connected with entertainment. So you are fun also. Angel of balance. See, you bring things into balance, and you are also able to balance different sides of your personality, where you can be serious and intelligent at one point of time. On other times, you can be fun, vibrant, exciting, extroverted. So there could be a duality in your nature. Just I was saying that we pulled the card Mercury, which is connected with duality. So you have a dual personality. You can be fun, you can be extroverted, introverted. I think there's a term for it. Ambivert, is it? So you could be like ambivert. And Mercury is also the friend. A lot of people see you as a friend. A lot of people, you yourself might not consider your friend, but others consider you their friend. That's a special quality that you have, because you maybe don't open yourself up, but you allow other people to open up to you. So they feel that friendly disposition towards you. People see you in a good light. Mercury is also the charmer, the entertainer, the fun person. It's also again making me think of Gemini energy, Ardra, the pyramids. So that energy keeps coming out. Ardra is connected with a good sense of humor. Ardra is connected with the mimicry also. Intelligent people, communication skills. We have Five of Cups. So again, this speaks about disappointment, especially in love. So a lot of people coming to you with their heartbreaks, telling you all the gossip, stuff like that. They trust you, they open up to you. Five of Cups can also show people who are heartbroken might be drawn towards you, because they feel like pile number two is a sensitive person. They seem very sweet. I know they will handle me with care. So that is also the impression you give. But a lot of people who have been heartbroken in the past, they might ask you out or get romantic with you or trust you with their feelings and their heart and emotions. You have 10 of Pentacles. You come across as a family person, soul tribe person. For romantic interest people, they see you as a relationship material, future partner. A lot of people see you as a family member, someone that can be trusted, old wise soul, mature person, very grounded, practical. That's your energy. A lot of people see you in a very, very good light. So that's your lasting impression. I hope this reading resonated with you. If you want to support the channel, please engage with the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. You can also book with me. Everything will be listed down below. You can also join the membership. All right. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, pile number 3. You got the fault line. We see the crack. This could also just maybe talking about the desert area. I don't know. It makes me think of the desert. We have the crone also. Number 13 with this amulet, medallion, whatever you want to call it. All right. So the crone, I think there's also the crone. Is it the maiden? The mother, maiden, and crone. There's something like that. I heard at one point of time. The crone can indicate a mature person, wise person, someone who is spiritually quite aware, or a person who has a lot of life experience. So you come across like a wise person. Fault line here, this can speak about maybe you carry a lot of spiritual wisdom. You could be the person who talks about tarot, occult, astrology, these sort of matters to the people around you. So they could remember you by through these things. They remember, oh, this person used to be so much into the esoteric things, and they're just different. You give off the energy that you're different. You're the fault line, which can indicate you bring a bit of transformation in other people. Anyone that you touch, anyone that you know, anyone that you share your knowledge with, they are never the same after meeting you. We have Taurus. Just as I was saying, that Taurus is connected with speech. So if you share your interests with other people, they get quite inspired by you. People are quite taken by you. You have the kind of wisdom, knowledge that other people need. You could be a mentor in a lot of people's life. People remember you're also quite generous. That's what I'm picking up. Like, you help other people out and then you just forget it and you move on in your life. You go your separate ways, and people always remember pile number 3 had a big impact on me. They changed me. That's the fault line. Either you're making a huge difference in people's life, or people are never the same after meeting you. So you kind of open them up to some sort of a knowledge, some sort of a wisdom that they were not familiar with earlier. We have number 52, goddess of the moon. This is also very much that crone energy, intuitive. Yeah, I don't know why I'm stuck on the word intuitive. I can't think of anything else for this card. Very intuitive person. Crone is also connected with intuition, knowledge, and wisdom. This is what you bring to other people. People always remember by the things they learned from you. Maybe you taught them something, or you're like a natural teacher. You could have Sagittarius placements, which makes you a good teacher. You carry a lot of wisdom about a lot of different things, even if you're not spiritual matters. And let's say you don't share your spiritual interests with other people, you still somehow teach people something about you. You're very motherly, and you have the natural instinct to protect people, to guide them, to nourish them, to nurture them. You could also bring people food. Taurus is the throat, we can say, or the mouth. And goddess of the moon, moon is connected with food. Maybe you bring people food and they always remember pile number 3 used to feed me. That's your energy. You provide resources, sustenance to other people. I think this energy is a little similar to pile number 2, because I use the word sustenance, and the sustainer came out for pile number 2. We also have giraffe. Some of you could be quite tall. Maybe people remember you because of your height or something. Just like a side note, we have foresight. You're able to see what is in store for future. You could be psychic. You could have spiritual gifts, pile number 3, right? You could be seen as a guardian by a lot of people. I'm noticing wolf at the bottom, wolf pack, right? Guardian. You are safe and protected at all times. You protect other people around you. You're very protective. And foresight here again speaks about this goddess of the moon, the crone energy, where you have foresight. You could have visions. You could have some spiritual talents. Maybe you can astral project, or you have vivid dreams. Your dreams come true. You could be a good manifester also. You're into the esoteric things. You could be like a psychic or a tarot reader yourself. So people remember you by because you're a little out of the ordinary, and you're an interesting person. You're also someone that people can make use of in that way. Like they can depend on you to guide them through a situation or something like that. So people remember you by your guidance. We have Jupiter. Jupiter is generosity. So you're generous with other people, like I said, with the food angle, but even generous with your energy, generous with your intention, your protection, your guidance. Jupiter is the guru. Jupiter also is the, we can say, the guide that we go to. Think of it like a person booking a client reading with a astrologer or a tarot reader. You're looking for Jupiter, which is you're looking for a little bit of guidance, but also to uplift or bring blessings, unlock blessings in your life so that you can enter a better time in your life. A lot of people who are struggling, they are the ones who are going to the astrologer and asking them, hey, when will my good time come in? When will this person ask me out, get married to me? When will my career prosper? So it's all about looking for prosperity. And also, a lot of the times people say, okay, I'm struggling with this decision. Can you guide me? And I'm not sure about this person. What is their true intention? Please guide me. So that guidance is Jupiter. It's the Guru Tattva. So you also bring expansion to people. I'm noticing the keyword expansion. You expand people's luck. You guide them. You support them. And you're generous. You're not asking for anything back in return. You just guide. You just give. Taurus is resources. You're giving resource to other people. Again, the moon has come out. Moon is feelings. So moon here can again reiterate the message I gave you with food, where you nourish people, you nurture them, you're motherly with them, you protect them. Moon can also here again go back to the goddess of the moon, which is intuition. You're a highly, highly, highly intuitive person. And the kind of guidance that you give to other people, like maybe a person is looking for career advice, they can find a person who can give them that advice that can help them go further in their career. Someone who can help them with taxes, accounts, things like that. You can get people like that, right? But to have a person in your life who can guide you with, can I trust this person or not? Should I go for this meeting or not? Should I invest in this thing or not? It's a more of an intuitive process, and you're able to do that. You're able to give that guidance, which is very hard to find. It's based on intuition. It's based on um, genuinely helping other people out. Selfless. We have King of Pentacles. You are a person who brings Prosperity to other people, like I said earlier, we have the yellow flower. Yellow, I always connect with the planet of Jupiter. The color yellow is connected with Jupiter. So again, you provide resources. Pentacles is here, earth element, material things. Maybe you give people money also. But in one way or another, people remember you by that you're a very generous person. You have a lot to give. It's one thing to be rich, but to be rich enough where you can be generous, that's a different kind of prosperity, we can say. So either you're helping people with money, with food, or giving resources, or with your guidance, your energy, your good energy also. We have Page of Cups. Younger people could be drawn towards you, and you're also someone who is full of surprises. You really surprised these people who remember you. They're surprised by you. You're very interesting, you're very unique. The knowledge you possess is unique, and in a way, you're kind of quirky. So people remember you and they think, wow, pile number 3 is just so unique. I could never have the interests that they have. I could never live a lifestyle that they do. And I could never be that generous. So, who you are, the choices you make, it's very interesting. It's not easy to find or replicate, like I said. And very intuitive person, very generous person, full of knowledge, but also wanting people's good interests, always wanting to help people out. You want to make a positive impact in the world, right? So, this is your energy. This is how people remember you. And if you like the video, let me know. Leave some feedback in the comments. Engage with the video. If you want to support the channel, you can do that by watching the ads on the videos, watching the video for longer. You can leave a like, comment, subscribe. If anyone wants to join the membership, that will be great. And you can also book with me. If someone's looking for guidance yourself, you can book with me, and everything will be listed down below. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye guys. Thank you.